one dose solves any problem.
1 DK. Oh yeah, I don't care about the O3 police, guys. Listen, this is not a hidden thing. I've gone 0 before. Oh, lo and behold, imagine playing the class that is so bad that people consider classes 10 times better than it unplayable and going 0. Oh, congratulations. Yes, now imagine going 0 and still being better than you on the leaderboard, yet you still mock that person. Oh, congratulations. Yes, I got 0. I'm not trying to hide nothing. There you go. Enjoy it. Revel in it. Congratulations. Holy crap, dude. I don't know, Rocky. I would assume no, since there wasn't a patch. I would assume no. I would assume it would require a patch, yeah. Alright, so with DK as a hero power, I have already played, let's see. Rogue, I'm sure I've played Rogue. Absolutely, for sure. Yeah. Druid, have I played the Druid? I have played the Druid. Have I played the Demon Hunter? I'm pretty sure I have as well. I've already played these, sad. Nothing. It's just leaderboard. I mean, my rating, I think I was like number 7 this morning, contrast. Now I'm probably like number 30 or something. Just a leaderboard. That's fair, Rocky, but that's fair, Rocky. A server patch still comes out, though, with patch notes, Rocky. Yeah. It would just be that, like, forum patch notes instead. You forgot to vote? No worries, Todd. We are gonna have another vote here. Then a short one, though, okay, for the class. Easy peasy. But a 0 is such a hit to rating. Contrast, like, I think my rating was 7,300. Actually, it's probably, how do you do it? Rank DoseofCoffee 7-2. Now it's way lower, but that's the only thing it does, basically. It does nothing else. I actually wish the rating did something. It would make me kind of want a little more of Arena, you know? Hello, lead man. Hi, Rogue, it is.
Need a little subtlety?
Okay, so we have Gen with Singalong, Panthara Garrison. We have Eudora with Drink Server, Shell Game Pools, and Garona with King Elaine and Kingslayers. Shall we Eudora? Probably most fun. Hello, Kripali. Gen in DK. Gen isn't fun. I've already played Gen. I played Gen with a mage OTK deck, remember? And even then it wasn't that fun. You see Toos? Tell him he smells like doo-doo. No, he doesn't. Garona with Frost. Garona aggro. So the upgraded hero power is a 2-1 instead of a 1-1 OWM. Let's go, Eudora. Vendetta. Vendetta is not active by itself, but in a Eudora, that's probably good. 1 red, 1 green. I am Rogue main, so I do 1 double red because it gives me Rogue Herald. I do like egg. I also do like looking red-green. So let's go with this and then go double red. No Rash. Take a Clergy then. 1 red as Rogue, sure. These cards suck. Don't say anything. Take Vilespine. Obsessive Technician for sure. So that locks me in the double blood. Obsessive again. Whelper Thistle. Thistle is interesting for Eudora. Eudora should be just easy. So let's go Carrier Whelp. Dragons are right. As a rogue portrait, I think it's dragons. I love good undeads. Infested, easy peasy. Fistful again, for sure. Serrated, easy peasy. Mining, easy peasy, even over the peddler, right, for sure, not a problem. Take Creeper, couple ones probably do fine. Nothing good here. Dragons, don't really have any except the whelp. Just take the Dreambound Raptor and be fine with it. Raptor Herald is bad on average, but it does have the high roll of Ashemain. I think I'd rather have a blood draw. Sanguine for a little draw, the other cards are unplayable anyway. Envoy, BV, Brittlebone. Don't really have Brittlebone synergy, take an Envoy with the Rogue Heraldio. Nothing good here, just take the Bone Guard for the top end. Infested v Dreadhound, both pretty good, but I think I want the Board synergy now. I already have one Infested, take a Dreadhound. No problemo, easy experimental, little Rogue. These are all pretty bad. Night Elf is playable still for sure, you just easy take it. Astrobiologist over Doo-Doo. Any 3s? No 3s. These are all bad, but Tidepool probably most worth it with the Rogue Herald and a nice little Shadow Informant. Let's play.
Tess versus versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
Get stabbing or
Hey,
get
thanks for the
going.
watch streaks, Leadman, Kripali. I just keep the board here. Just speed through this run. Yeah, nice 12. Fast and Furious Dose Edition. I mean, it's like I said yesterday. Yesterday we played, over the last 2 days I've played a couple of rough classes, yeah, cool. And we have had some good runs, right? We went 9 and 9 and 12 and 9 and 7. And it required me to take like 3 hours to go 7, 9, stuff like that. It was difficult. It was difficult because I had to think about how to draft, how to redraft, what to do, what lines to take, when to fall behind, when to swing ahead, all of those things. And then we played a DK Warlock, which isn't even the best class combination, just a good one. Bam, 12. I'm not saying that when you pick it, you have to go 12.
Cooking up something.
I'm just saying it's on another level.
To battle! To battle!
So I could have put Blooddraw into Tideful, but I think I'm fine taking Chaotic Consumption, especially with my Soldiers of Sinestra. I could also just take it and play Mining Casualties again. Oh, this deck can improve, but it's a good deck. What can I do to improve it if I start to look at it already? I mean, Boneguard Commander can probably go for better curve options. Vile Spine can probably go, that card sucks. Night Elf can probably be improved as well. Some Fury Clergy is okay. Tideful can be improved. Shell Game can be improved. Haunted Creeper can be a better 2. Dreambound Raptor can be changed for sure. Just use these as tempo whilst I'm drawing. Okay.
I found a sea urchin.
First time you've seen Warlock at the top. Well, Warlock isn't at the top, isn't because it's just a good class gateway. It's because it's a good hero power when you choose a good class gateway. In fact, Warlock as a portrait is still doo-doo, just like it was last meta. It's just that it's so good when you choose as a hero power because A, it means Rogue, DK, and Shaman are still available as portraits, right? And B, it's Herald. The best Herald supporting the main thing. It's the same thing with Demon Hunter, actually.
Death itself draws.
Loot Suda. Thank you for the follow, Loot Suda.
To battle!
I'm not even gonna Vendetta or trade. So it's the same thing with Demon Hunter, Gateway. Both Demon Hunter and Warlock are actually bad.
Rest out of our lives!
But they're so good at supporting hero powers because they're eliminated from the portrait pool and they support the good classes so well that it flies up.
You know nothing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Allow me to test you.
I guess we're looking at Blooddraw, Dethrone, or Flashback Trade even. I think I have so much removal. Do I need more draw? Maybe I need more draw? More generation?
All forms of life will
Is that possible? Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even notice extra.
decimation.
Do you ever double Vendetta this and then Bone Guard? I hate double vendettaing, but I think I do.
Armies of bone.
I don't want them to deal 5 to this and 2 to everything. The Heralds have another 1, another 2, another 3, 5 Heralds. Dragon's Horde, Astro, Fools, Shell, acceptable, Shadowed, right, Excessive. Eudora, obviously, is one of my better druids. Now, I'm not dying here, but I am running out of cards. I'm not really pushing. Which is something for sure. I might just have to use experimental animation. Just early, I call it. I'll also trade a 1/3 and use a Night Elf Huntress. Hero power first for a corpse. Whether that matters or not, I don't know.
Fight for the ages.
Thank you. Oh, really? Just because it deals twice? Okay. It is double unholy though, Gateway, which means you need to go away from Herald for it. It is. It's not very common though, but it is. I'm not taking it right now though.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Kind of depends what combination you're taking and how important going for Herald is, essentially, Gateway. The only thing I'll say is if you're heralding as a DK, health use does become an issue. Holy removal from my opponent, dude. Holy removal, man. Tamsin, hostile, demonic, double cascading, shadow blast, precursory. Okay.
Meet my dagger.
If I Undying, Rite of Twilight, my own Undying. If I Sunwing Squawker, does it cast Rite on it?
This requires subtlety.
But if I don't combo it, it doesn't damage it? Does that make sense?
I'm undead, not dead. It's time to strike.
Yeah, I was asking. Yeah, exactly. Contrast sake. I was asking logic-wise. No, so the bird. So combo always is if you've played another card before this, the combo activates. So any card can combo.
Death itself.
But if I play Sunwing Squawker first, it won't combo, right? Okay, odds. Wow. Okay. It's bugged. Why would it be bugged? It worked exactly as I thought it would work. Why is it bugged? Hey, Vitas. That's exactly how I thought it would work. What's bugged about it, say? I don't understand. That's my expectation. Elden did the card. Well, obviously, because the card wasn't combo. You've seen it hit itself? Well, yes. If the card was combo, it would deal 3 damage as well. It wasn't. That was the point, right? Yeah, exactly. So I didn't combo it on purpose. I wanted to see whether it still triggers.
So full of sin.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 9. My mouse. Something happened to my mouse.
Cooking up something special.
Yo, Breaker, thanks for the what streak.
Meet my dagger. Time to strike.
I mean, it wasn't lethal, it was almost, but it wasn't lethal. No, it is possible to combo. Use your brain, that's what I'm trying to say. Yogg can combo cards. Parrot can combo cards. The other parrot, I mean. Missed 1 damage hero power. If I went face with the hero power locate, I wouldn't summon the 3/3 because it doesn't die. So, missed 1, gained 3. Yeah, no, it's alright, sorry. I'm boiling a little bit, so I'm a little bit on edge. Yeah, this is only minions. There's no hate. I'm just a little... Bob doesn't combo dethroned. It does if it's not the first thing you cast.
You haven't heard the last of me.
Rocky, it does.
Tess versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Get stabbing or get going.
Oh, sorry for that. Thank you again, creator, for the new sub. A little cool then. Hey, Jigsaw. They all work the same, use your brain. All that combo does is look whether you've played a card beforehand. Simply put. The same, if you already play a card, it will generate the combo cards because you played nothing, so it doesn't combo. It's hot, 31. It's cooled down today, Yako. It's like 25, but my house hasn't cooled down from yesterday's 35. Not yet. Not yet, it hasn't. I kind of want to keep the Piranha Swarmers for post Eudora, but this is probably just a better play. Hey Mirana, thank you for the follow, 1-2. Thank you for the entertainment, hope you have great runs today, thank you. Sorry I lost my calm earlier, chat, okay? I think since,
Warm you up.
I solved the whole music thing, or swapped the music thing, I feel like I haven't lost my calm a single time until this morning, so we have to go back. Only calm, only calm. I find it a lot harder to maintain calm and composure when I'm in heat.
Needs a cast.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not just me then, Demon. I meant what I'm feeling, right? Oh, dubious instead.
Change is coming.
Pillage and plunder.
I can't imagine Demon. No, but I mean, when did I change the music stuff? Like in a week, Demon. I don't think I even had a single like minute in a stream where I just felt like argumentative. You know? I was just constantly at peace. And I don't know, it feels a little difficult to do that sometimes.
You call that a blade? I've got three.
Especially since the last few days, it's also been really hot. Some draw. But today...
Pillage and plunder!
Not so much. Music definitely hits my mood. I would say music does hit my mood, but neither the music I'm playing now nor the music I used to play up until last week, which are both lo-fi-esque, but this one's a little more jazzy and different. Neither of them really change my mood because they're very background to me, I would say. Neither of them are my style of music. I listen to postmodern rock. I don't even know what the hell you call it. And 14.
Eons wither away. You will not curse my hounds.
Are the crazy like they work? Or do you don't think you're gonna be able to walk tomorrow? Oof. Do you have anything planned to do, Zelda? To be honest, I'm the opposite when I play basketball, for example. The rage control gives me more energy and focus and more competitive. I get that. I think in physicality, you could control it into push.
You want
But in mental, I think it works a little different.
Meet my dagger!
I will say now, what is there? Is they mute the VOD? Oh, the risk? Tectonic? No, the risk is they take you to court for several 100,000.
will serve
Tens of thousands per song you've played. That's the
Get
risk.
stabbing or get going.
They ban you, they delete your channels, they take away all of your monetization, they take away all of the money they've given you, they give it to the people who own the songs, they own all of your content, you no longer own any of your content because it contains the music, and you get taken to the court for tens of thousands in royalties per song you've played, if you want the risk. Now, how often does that happen? Almost never. Almost never. Almost. I actually have heard a few people whom it has happened to when I started streaming. Not in a while since. But, yes. And I actually...
I've got to think.
When I was in my second year of streaming... that's for getting banned, not for being taken to court, Merklins. That's for getting banned, yes. But 3 strikes, as in... If someone goes, strike 1, you've played song 1, strike 2, you've played song 2, strike 3, you've played song 3. So if you start streaming and play 300 songs, you can just get insta-banned. Thank you for the follow, Joa. I think I'd rather discover a rogue, let them get the trade. Shadow Step, I guess. Draw is also intriguing. Oh, you know what? Let's actually go draw. What's my favorite fruit? Kind of changes, depends on my mood, Dreep. Like there used to be someone here. I don't know if they still watch or lurk or someone. There used to be someone here who used to work as a PA for one of these big record label managers. And when they started, they weren't even allowed in the big rooms and stuff like that, but over time they were. And they have actually told me about days where they did actually just sweep content creators and hit a bunch of sub 20 viewer content creators and destroy their channels and everything and take all of the royalties from them. Like these are actual things. Now how often? I mean, again, almost never, but still. So for me personally, I take the route of just because everyone does it and nothing happens to them doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Simply put, if everyone wants to do it, I have no problem. Let them do it. Let them make their choices. I have literally no issue with it. I don't care. It's everyone's choice. Let them do it. But to insist that I'm doing it wrongly or that I have an issue for following the things to a T is also not, in my opinion, basically said. Yeah, I mean, not you in particular, just in general. Like, oh, clearly it's because you don't split the VOD, or clearly it's because you need to do this, or clearly it's because this and that and this, you know? It's a very common thing that people say to me. So I'm gonna let them heal and hit here. I can't afford the 50-50 right now. So, for example, for YouTube, I used to use my music on YouTube, which was a carefully curated playlist where every single time I test individual songs on YouTube until over 5 years, I developed a playlist of several thousand songs. That's what I did. You can eliminate the music, record separately, so basically you have to have a separate recording, which is already asking for a lot. Now I already have a separate recording. Hey, Mittens. Right, but most people do not have a separate recording instance.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
No, even uploading, not necessarily streaming, even uploading videos. You can remove it and place the YouTube music on it, but the YouTube music is so bad and is intended to be for short form content. If you're gonna try it for long form content, you're playing the same 20 minutes of music on loop. So imagine in a 3-hour arena run, it's the same 10 songs all the time in every video, in every run. That's the only thing you can do. So no, it's not an option for me. Yes, my solution now, because my YouTube got fully demonetized, by the way. Even though I'm doing everything right, which pissed me off, of course. My solution was to split my music and my recording and use non-music recordings for YouTube now. It's your choice, same thing applies to you too. You don't care what others do, it doesn't affect you, so why would you? No, you're completely misunderstanding me. I don't care what others do, and I'm not going to butt in what others do, but I'm going to care about the potential impact to everything I've built my life around, absolutely. Even if that impact is a 0.0001%. What do you mean? It doesn't go the other way around.
I've got to think.
What?
It's time to strike.
I don't even understand what you're implying. Like, let's say you run your car into the wall and smash it. And you go, well, Why didn't you tell him not to? He smashed his car. I would go, well, he does what he wants. If he wanted to do that, he can do it. Why does it go the other way around and say, well, if he smashed his car, then surely you should not care about the fact that cars can be smashed and just run into a wall? No, I don't want to take the risk of my car being smashed at all, so I am not going to run into the wall. But that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't, what you said absolutely doesn't work. My YouTube has been demonetized
I
here.
have but little time.
Look at the rising waves. Is that even worth it though? Shade leaf, rising waves. Oh, sorry, Tectonic. This is absolute nonsense what you're saying right now. I respect Redbeard's choice to play what he wants. I expect Redbeard to respect my choices for doing what I want. But the record label does not. How does that make sense? The record label respects nobody's choice. What? How does that even make sense? I think he's talking about... No, he's talking about me being able to do it. If I respect others doing what they want, then surely everyone else has to respect so I can do what I want. You're talking about users. Okay, so I am not scared of people reporting me. So it's absolutely irrelevant. I have no idea what you're implying. Like, I genuinely do not understand, by the way. Thank you very much for the resub, Madneck. Like, I actually genuinely don't understand.
I've got to think.
Armies of
You're mentioning something completely different. Because I respect other people's desire to do what they want, other people being other streamers, then I expect them to also respect my desire. And yes, that, what other streamers' desires, is absolutely nothing to do with the reason I do what I do. Let me redraft here. I'll take a Twilight Mistress for sure. Maybe a Vrykil over a creature, although I do need 3s. I think I'll still prefer... Although a Pandan's pretty good, I'm missing some spells. You know what? Scratch that Panda chain. I'll redraft and I'll continue this conversation. Let me take a Morbid here, good card. Nightmare Fuel, absolutely. And Recon probably fits relatively nicely. These are probably all going in. I can now remove a Vile Spine. Let's get rid of... Let's trim our worst cards, right? Tidepool probably goes. Shell Game probably goes. I had a bad one. Dreambound Raptor probably goes. And that leaves me with Whelp Dragon's Heart, Double Fistful Fools. The best Fools. Maybe I just remove it. Higher Dragon's Heart, Double Fistful. Morbid. Because it's dual class, I don't think I need those cards for Eudora. Nightmare, Astro, Dreadhound, Drink, Haunted, Infested, Mining Panda, Recon, Rybone Spike, Shadowed, Double Blooddraw, Clergy, Double Heal, Eudora, Vendetta, Envoy, Night Elf, Sanguine. Seems alright. So, there's like 2 or 3 cases here. Okay, one is like streamer etiquette, content creator etiquette. I don't care what other people do and I'm not gonna butt in. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna go, oh, you're doing this, oh, you're doing that. No, I'm no rat, I'm no nothing. I don't care.
Chess versus throne.
Straight up. And you said that clearly
Get stabbing,
I
or
should
get
not be
going.
worried about what other people care. I'm not. I am not. So this is irrelevant to the argument. Yes? I don't care what other people do. Let them do what they want. And whether people care about what I do or not, I don't care. Whatever. If they care, they care, but I don't care about whether they care or not. So that's irrelevant to me. Irrelevant part of the argument. 1. That's solved. Hey, thank you, Eudora. I'll take that.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
A little toot. Now, there is a body which 0.00001% of the time punishes people for doing what you shouldn't do, which is play music. Now, because other people are taking the risk, I don't care whether they take the risk, but it doesn't mean that I should take the risk either. So, now I'm in the situation of, should I take the risk only because other people are taking the risk and I don't care what they think? Irrelevant. Independently, other people out of the equation, me, there's a small risk that my entire life that I have thrown into this can be deleted. 5 years of my life absolutely deleted, and the rest of my future potentially completely ruined for the rest of my life. A very tiny risk, yes, tiny, small risk. But am I taking it?
This requires subtlety.
Now, whether you think I should or not, I don't care. It is my choice to make. Now, whether other people make a different choice, I don't care. But my choice is to not take that risk. I think that makes sense. Now, right? Now, whether you disagree with my choice, I don't care. It's fine. But that is beside the point to me. That doesn't mean my choice should be different because other people think different or because they do different. It's not true. No, Zelda. It isn't. No. It isn't, though. Because my point started with what I just said now, and his argument changed to, if you don't care about others, then they shouldn't care about you, so you should do what you want. As if the reason was based on me being, like, awkward because of what others think of me. And that is not. So...
Cooking up something special.
Well, it's way less than that, because out of the thousands of streamers I've known, it's like a handful that has ever been hit by it. That I know, anyway. But for me, especially when the benefit is not even that good, it's not. No, fine. More people will say, well, your stream is worse to me because you don't have the music I like, and that's fair. So be it. Yeah, exactly, Zelda. My standpoint is exactly what you just said, by the way. Literally exactly what you just said. Quite literally. I can get a fan of knives here. It's pretty solid, but I did not. Man, do I have to trade? I could shadow step and replay obsessive. Probably could still do this, though. A little bonk like this. Bonk! And then you hit. Right, you hero power. You hit. And then you shadow step and replay it.
Cooking up something special.
Let's see, what else did I miss? See if I missed anything. I care about your opinion, by the way, Mendo.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Hey, Tuli, it's good to see you as well. Sorry about your YouTube, has to be stressful. That's alright, Mer. Don't worry. I fixed it, so things I'm releasing now are monetized again. But I got past the monetize. Which is life, man. Don't you worry about it. It is life. I'm not here going, well, look at me. It's more that it happened to be the conversation and I'll yap about everything and anything. Yeah. Ooh, that is a very good draw. Very, very good draw. You said 1, you don't care what others play. 2, some people take offense with what you play on stream. Whether you care about it or not doesn't matter. I mean, I did not say number 2. Even though I think, maybe I said it in the past. Even though I think it is a thing, by the way. How much can I push here? 3, 6, 9, and 5, 14? We're getting there. Ever play Big Boy? Hero Power? Play the 2? I think I actually just experimented. Ooh, pre-draw soon. Deck's much better now, more consistent. So that's fair. So I misunderstood your conclusion then. If your conclusion is that it is just absolutely my choice because it's the one it affects, then yes. And that's where I'm at. It's a YouTube problem, it's a Twitch problem as well. I got demonetized on Twitch. By the way. Well, that's what I did now, Zelda. But the thing is, you don't circumvent it. You stop the automatic AI do it because they don't run. You stop the automatic AI detecting you
I've got to
because they don't run automatic AI on live content. Does that make sense?
Armies of bone. Laid waste.
You're not circumventing anything. You're avoiding detection. Or they're here, by the way. It did. Yeah, that's what happens. That does happen sometimes, Eudora. YouTube does the exact same thing. But YouTube does not have... YouTube runs AI on live content as well. Yeah, they give you a notice. You don't, so Twitch and YouTube don't give you a copyright strike. They give you a DMCA notice. They tell you, listen, what you're doing is against the law. We are going to take down your video, demonetize it, and delete it for you because we will not be privy into you doing illegal things. That's what they do. But you can say, nope, screw it. I'm still gonna post this video, demonetized, or nope, I'm still gonna have this VOD. Then it's on you. And that can give you a copyright strike and a record label notice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lethal. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Now, if you get a copyright strike, which is when they decide that you've actually been hit by a notice, you get a warning and then you're banned from, like, as an account. The others are not bans. And because lo-fi is very... I know, lo-fi isn't like... I don't know, what does Zelda listen to? The Weeknd. Like, if I say Purple Cat, Purple Cat isn't as famous as The Weeknd, so they're not gonna really make money. So what they do is they create this, like, umbrella. And this umbrella, one of them is Lo-Fi Girl, for example, pays Purple Cat. And Lo-Fi Girl absorbs Purple Cat's music, right? That's how it works. Now, because sometimes Purple Cat goes, nope, I actually want to try by myself and pulls out, the music becomes copyright and I have to curate it. So just using Lo-Fi Girl is not enough. So what I do is I maintain a playlist And every time I see an artist DMCAing me on Twitch or DMCAing me on YouTube, I quickly take down that video, mute that artist, put it back up, and delete that artist from my playlist. So I do that all the time, yeah? I'm literally doing that all the time. But apparently last week, the company that owns, like the shareholders, whatever you want to call them, the shareholders that own Lo-Fi Girl, decided to sell to another shareholder. So Lo-Fi Girl was still Lo-Fi Girl, but the owner was transferred from one person to another, yeah? Because that happened. Let's see what's in this, actually. Oh, boy. Okay, change of plans. Because that happened, YouTube and, I don't know, Twitch, I guess, in this case, they just effed up.
My acts of heroism cannot be contained.
So they sold. When they sold, YouTube and Twitch went, oh, this is not the same Lo-Fi Girl, even though it's literally the same music. Oh, we have to detect it. It's copyright. It's copyright. We have to say something about it. So they literally DMCA'd
Well, that sun wells.
everything and everyone who's ever used the music, including, and this is the funny thing, my funny conclusion, Lo-Fi Girl itself, the people itself, the music itself, the artists themselves were copyrighted and their channels were deleted. That's how dumb this AI is. So YouTube took down Lo-Fi Girl's channel because the music is owned by Lo-Fi Girl. Twitch took down Lo-Fi Girl's channel because the music is owned by Lo-Fi Girl. That's how stupid this AI is. Yes, absolutely going to take over the world. Without a doubt, it's going to take over the world. And they've been, like, trying to fix this and scrambling for, like, a week. I'm not going to vendetta here. Chad guy's taking care. But obviously, everyone else has a million repercussions. Everyone else has a million repercussions. So I've removed music from YouTube because I'm sick of having 30 DMCA notifications every day for doing the right thing. And I split my music on Twitch because even though I am using fine music, which I still am, I'm sick of it actually getting taken down and DMCA notified incorrectly. Right? This is my issue. So I'm still doing the right thing, but I can't be demonetized every day just because their AI sucks. And that's where I am. And it's such a joke, dude. It is an absolute joke. Absolute joke, dude. I need to draw. Did I write what yet? Sorry. I could clear. Going to Google, YouTube software engineers make 94k a year. Only? That's it? Oh no. Writing to YouTube is irrelevant. There's no person, it's all AI handled, dude. That's not how it works, Jiminy. Yeah, that happens in the parlor. It actually happens. It genuinely happens. It sucks, but it does genuinely happen, my man.
Death itself draws near.
I did. The first thing I did was write to Lo-Fi Girl and try to understand what happened, by the way. They told me, no, what you're doing is fine. We own this music. It is fine to do what you're doing. As long as you have attribution, which I do. Right? As long as you have attribution, it's fine. just dispute it with YouTube. Lo-Fi Girl can't do anything because YouTube's AI is blocking my content. It's not something they can do.
Armies of bone, flesh waste.
I understand I could have molted, by the way, but it's fine. Right, so Lo-Fi Girl can't do anything about YouTube, but they're telling me, yes, what YouTube is telling you is wrong because we own the music. So what I can do is dispute every single song individually. Now imagine every 3 minutes on an 8-hour stream, or every 3 minutes on a 3-hour arena run, I have to dispute it individually. So every single 3 minutes I have to go, yes, I dispute this artist. Yes, I dispute this claim. Yes, I dispute this claim. I have to fill out a form for every single dispute. I have to write my rationale for every single dispute, and then that dispute is still demonetized until the person replies, and then there's a back and forth between me and them until YouTube arrives to conclusion, and every back and forth has a 30-day time limit, so they could decide to not answer me for 30 days, then I answer them in 1 hour, then they don't answer me for 30 days, then I don't answer them for an hour, then I answer them in an hour, then they don't answer me for 30 days, and it could take months. It could just straight up take months. I need expensive stuff. So, for me personally, someone whose videos probably don't, how do I put it? Someone whose videos don't keep making money after months, it's irrelevant to spend tens of hours every week for months to end up with demonetization anyway. It's irrelevant, so I have to find a different solution. The correct solution is now irrelevant, so I have to work around it again, you know, pretending I am doing something wrong.
These cruel grip shall be met with blood.
Because if I did the right thing, I would still be
I will
demonetized.
transcend this world.
Can we ban Zelda? No. 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. Lethal?
Lane's cruel grip shall be met with blood. Dethroned!
Thank you very much for the big resub, Roland Hammer. I appreciate it, my man.
Yes! Versus
I will say though, his that's racist angle and arc that he's going on recently is pissing me off though. 2 coin Eudora obsessive. You're missing important context. The context is that you just randomly scream you're racist at people, which honestly is racist, Zelda, so I don't know. Won't really have it here, my man. It will get taken down, demon. Legitimately. By the way, yes. There are a lot of issues actually with that demon. But like for example, here's one. For example, Hearthstone's SFX and in-game music is public. Like it can be used by anyone, right? There's usually public, like anyone can use it whatever they want, copyright free. There's attribution license, as in anyone can use it for free as long as they attribute the owner, like the lo-fi I use. And then there's there's owned, which is where most music lies. So, like I can't play Bring Me the Horizon, because Bring Me the Horizon are paid royalties every single time their song is played, so if I play it, I'm illegally pirating it, so to speak. Oh no, Mad Jane. It's okay. would need them for. Hearthstone's whatchamacallit. Hearthstone's music that they use in their videos, which is similar but not identical to their in-game music, is actually non-public. You can't use it. You will be striked for using it, actually. For example, like the music that they use in their reveal trailers, for example. Another example is what LeFerler is saying. All Nintendo's music is non-public as well. Dragon's Heart. I think I still cycle. A little awkward versus this, I think I still do it. Wand over absolute crap. Canopic, I guess. See, that's funny. That's a huge oversight since they want the streamers to promote their games. It's actually a funny misconception. Isn't it the same thing with music, supposedly, but it's not true? Yeah, that's what Kane said makes sense. Right, if you want to be in the content creator hub with Hearthstone, you need to sign a contract where they can ask you to delete all the content and the lines that Hearthstone is their content. No, I would have never signed that. I would have never signed that. That is wrong. Which is why sometimes I get confused why people... There was something along the lines where it was initially created. Along those lines. And it was a mistake which was pointed out and immediately corrected within the first days before any single person signed it. I'm saying it only because that's public information. I actually literally argue with sponsors if they have any clause that takes ownership of my content, and I will be persistent with them until they remove that clause or give me ownership of my content, or I will not take the sponsorship. It's what do they do otherwise? 5 years later, you're gonna find yourself going, oh, because you made a joke in the middle of a Raid Shadow Legends ad in a marketing campaign. So no, I actually absolutely deny all of those. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Be strategic. You call that a blade?
The DJ thing, to your point. Safe said that's the reason why he didn't sign it. Yeah, but it confuses me because Save didn't sign it on day 1, and day 2 that wasn't there anymore, Steve. So that's why it confuses me why he didn't join. But I'm again, I don't butt into other people's choices, but there is absolutely nothing about taking ownership of your content or relating to you being forced to say something in particular, which was there at first, but by mistake and removed. It was an open public mistake, that's why I'm saying it, I'm talking about it. It was an open public mistake pointed out within the first day and corrected within the first few days, before anyone signed it. Because I remember talking to Kolst about it, that's how long ago it was. So for the DJ stuff, Steve, before DJ was a thing, the DJ category was a thing, yes, you would not be able to actually, like, it wasn't actually allowed, supposedly. You were meant to have permission for every single one. No, it's very boilerplate, Oscar. It's actually very boilerplate in content creation. That if you're paying someone to make something, that something is yours.
This requires
it's actually very boilerplate. But yes, recently, which is actually what was something very, very huge. For content creators, I guess, or whatever. Recently, they added the DJ category. Which genuinely allowed people to start DJing. And even then, when you enter the DJ category, I can't enter the DJ category because I have to sign specific content to enter the DJ category, and it involves you accepting that there will be this cut and this cut and this cut, and these songs will be blacklisted and not, and you have to be in the DJ category if you're playing music, all of these things. But before that was just illegal, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. I think I just ipotch. I need to somehow create a situation
You were destined to fail.
in which I get ahead enough to swing their Deathwing turns. Let's see. I don't have all time stream, I'm sorry, my man. Started watching him because of cost old times.
A treat as sweet as me.
Pulse had been hating Hearthstone for a very long time. He just hated the design direction of the game. So perfect. We're going one of Disintegration Envoy here, I think. I could go for the heal. Do you think Canopic Jars is good on 3? Like, what if I Astrobiologist Canopic Jars wand? Maybe it's alright.
Sorry, Glisotto. I am working.
Easy win. Maybe just didn't really think about Frost to the Core. I think they don't have Deathwing yet. But honestly, I have ways of playing around stuff, right? I have Anachronos, I have Twilight, I have another Twilight, and I have a Shadow Step and a Cataclysm. Nope, they were just being greedy. Okay. So 4 AoE first, I guess. Big boy kill, which sucks for me. This is easy. Twilight Mistress. And push. Yeah, Twilight push. Thistle for some scam. Twilight push 7. Keep up the 2-1. I want to push the 2 even, my man. Yeah, I think I've gotten 12 every day recently. Super red man. Snapper got 6 Nubrax yesterday on board. 6 Nubrax. Holy guacamole, dude. 6 Nubrax. Yeah? The thing is, if I'm going to try to develop a way in which they... I protect against AoE, this is a really good way. I mean, like, now I'll probably trade, right? For example. Or will I? Let's check this out.
On your left, you'll see a rare specimen.
Armies of bone. They waste.
Shadow Step. Nah, I can't afford to have two potentially dead locations. There are some locations that are horrible. For what? A locked board for like 6 turns, potentially. You made the same mistake, King. Red card. They're slowing me down, though. Oh no, Ruzi can't scare me, real bro. I know what I do on stream. He ain't scaring crap, brother. Nobody can scare me. He's trying to.
This requires subtlety.
Nice try, buddy.
Bruising for a bruising.
Your mom scared me more last night. She told me your dad was coming home.
Death itself draws near.
It's time to strike.
I want board.
All's well that sun well.
Face. Did you have to move your stuff out of his chair or something? Yes. Oh my god. Hey, joke crazy, okay? Joke crazy, joke. You know it's a joke.
I'll handle this.
I have mom jokes. Yeah. I don't get scared, but like what I'm talking about isn't me being scared, it's something that happened to me, something that is fact that I've known about for years, which has changed the way I've acted and reacted to what I do. Simply put. Anachronos now? Fortunately, my Bone Guard's back. Let's go semi. Flunky in Rogue could give me Herald. Now we can high roll more. Unfortunately, my opponent kind of destroying me here.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
A lot of my good cards are still in my deck,
It's time to strike.
which is a problem.
Flawless craftsmanship. I'll handle this.
Why does my opponent have so many Herald? I even promised Madre that we're going to destroy this opponent. But destroy this opponent we are not. Okay. Shaman. That's for post-Anachronos with a Shadow Step, probably.
Change is coming.
Devolve?
This time.
Time to strike.
You consider Garona killing the legendary? I did. I actually feel like I need to draw so that I can follow up my turns. Utopia. Remember, I'm playing versus an active Deathwing here for like, I have no idea how many turns. That is also a 7 Herald deck. My mind is just... I come back. So, what if instead of Twilight Mistress, now we play Experimental, boop, 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 boop. Vendetta Morbid Swarm Hero Power. Right, so... Order? What was my order? Don't confuse me, guys.
It's time to strike.
Let's go first. No. It's fine. Alright. And? Yeah, technically it was right, though. I didn't want to get screwed by a Vendetta, essentially. They fixed the random DCs. I mean, the client's still F-tab gateway, but they fixed the commonality of it happening, yeah? Well, they wanted the spell first, so that in case it changed what I do. Instead of Vendetta or something.
I'll handle this.
But I
And they get the heal again. Is that enough? That's enough. Why is this remaining at 1? Shouldn't it be at 0 by now, surely? Okay. Nightmare Fuel, Rite of Twilight, Obsessive Technician would have really helped this game for sure. And Deathwing, 7 mana Deathwing like 50 turns ago as well, Bobona. But that's why I had to lean away from the conversation a little bit, guys, and put my focus on this game. Because usually I say playing good classes is easy, but it's not that easy when you're facing something so strong. But you know, there's something so strong, and then there's DoseofCoffee.
Private Shorty is the best!
short.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
You're not worth my time.
Tess versus Valera.
Watch your back. Get stabbing or get going.
I mean, it's quite literally all the time, guys. You just don't really pay attention. Until the names are in your face. The names are very often in my face, don't you, eh? I'll be honest, this one hasn't faced me, and this one hasn't really been facing me. So either it's someone whose alt accounts used to face me, and this account used to face Dreads, or this Dreads person decided to join the Dose crowd.
Buy a funnel cake?
Or maybe I beat all of this person's alt account, so they had to roll up this account. Sometimes, and this is what always blows my mind. Me and Dreads share a lot, Demon. We actually always have. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. What was I going to say? Ah, yes. Sometimes I kind of pay a little bit of attention, I guess you can say.
To battle!
To sort of who I'm facing, because on a given day, I would realize that there's 10 people who are clearly people I face all the time. And a few other that aren't, but the ones that aren't in between the ones that I clearly face all the time would just be people that, well, I'm paying attention to the name, so clearly I've read their name with some more attention, right? So let's say I face Dread Sniper, then Ermel, then Dose Sniper. Well, Dread Sniper and Dose Sniper, they caught my eye, but I was reading the word Ermel in between. Ermel, just coincidental, by the way. Just put up your name coincidentally, right? Ermel is not sniping before you guys start throwing crap.
But of course. Nothing gets past my own. The battle.
Those were priceless.
Right. So now in my head, I'm like, oh, I faced 2 snipers today. And then there was Ermel. Then I go to eat. I come back. Right? I open Dreads' stream and Greg's stream. And Dreads face Ermel. And then 2 games later, Greg faces Ermel. I'm like, huh, interesting. Interesting. And I have, there are so many names where that happens. And I'm like, huh, what a surprise. And Ermel is just an example. It's not actually Ermel, okay? I don't want to name the names, but I have a few in my head from literally yesterday. It happened to me yesterday. Also, hello, Ermel. I'm really sorry. Your name just flashed up as someone new in the stream at that moment in time. We need a Dose Sniper? We've had plenty. They were banned, though. About a year and a half ago, there was a group of people that were actively harassing me and Dreads for several months.
Death itself draws near.
Spamming friend request, being named DoseofCoffee Sniper, Dose Sniper, Dread Sniper, Dreads XDD, Dose XDD, Dose of Sniper, like all of those every day, all the time, until well, some line had to be drawn, huh? Remind me, guys, if I Sanguine Infestation the 1/1, does it clean it up? It do, right? Is it worth it, is the question. Maybe it isn't, though.
Cooking up something special.
Yeah, I don't get... Oof, this art is beautiful. I don't get the intentional ropers so much, not gonna lie. Dreads gets that a lot and a lot more. I love this art. It's beautiful. That's what I do, and I think that's the thing, right? I think they look at what annoys people the most. So for me, I just start chatting more. I talk about things happening a lot, I guess. winnable? Oh, it better be winnable, my dude. It better be winnable, my dude. I don't, real bruh, but maybe my issue is that this is the thing, though, right, real bruh? Let's say it happens to me 100 times. Yeah. Now, 98 of the times I say absolutely nothing, because I know saying something not only makes it worse, but it also spreads the problem, and it creates this insane back and forth in chat that is just horrible sometimes. Oh, you're always wrong, oh, always stuff like that, yeah? But twice, I don't know, as a streamer, you just have to talk about stuff sometimes. Twice, I end up talking about it. And what happens? In those twice, always talks about it, literally, never stop. I had a Herald robe the other day. I played a team pet, and then later on I needed 4 damage, and I had animal companions, and then, yeah, that's Rob J, right? Just don't talk. Don't you like it better when I talk, though, guys? Or do you just want the XDD? Okay, chill. Come on, how many XDDs in a row are we talking now? Come on, guys. One guy? The entire chat's XDDing! What do you mean, one guy?
Eyes on the horizon!
Just because you're XPPing doesn't change anything, anyway. Early XDXing, mother of pearl, dude. Oh yes, XDD dancing around now, why not?
Shiny. My shiny.
It's time to strike!
I should have killed one then frozen, but now I'm not gonna kill it. That's the best I should have done, absolutely. Freeze the rule and then, guys. The voice. Sorry, I had to hide my real voice. Sorry. Homie, I'm always scared when you guys hear my real voice. I should have killed this one then froze it, so that the ghoul dies.
Eyes on the horizon!
It's, now I'm kind of scared, yeah. Yeah, I almost got pirate software. Have a good one, real bro. Maltese accent. No, I almost got pirate software. What's this? Reborn. That's reborn.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Mike. It's clearly my PC, but anyway. Oh, here we go. I forgot it was at 9. Thank you.
Fear summons us.
Incredible.
You think this is a low row? You think that's a low roll? Ah. I thought you were being serious, dude. I don't know. Can I afford it though, Demon, or is 3-phase better?
This requires subtlety.
You know what would be good in this game? My Eudora. Thing is, I'm not sure I'm living with the cryo frozen. Are they that scared of it? I think they know they can't afford to just play an 8-8, but it feels weird to kill the 4-12 there. The thing is, if they just play an 8-8, they know that I might destroy it and push 4, and 4 is quite a lot if the 4-12 is going to do the same thing and the same thing and the same thing, right? They can't just play an 8-8 into it. They can't play an 8-8 rush. Nothing happens.
My dreadful brave blood.
Yeah, it could be that as well, Silo.
I've got to think.
My axe of heroism cannot be contained.
Thing is, I know they have the rushy boy, yeah? So I really want to find a turn for this. Oh, it was? I almost wanted to kill the cryo frozen. Interesting. They're scared. They're playing scared. I'm the legendary, right? Damn it. Yeah, but I get 2 legendary, right? Extra.
I've got to think.
Fall in line.
It's time to
Stop right there. I'm free. My axe of heroism cannot be contained.
all's well that sun wells.
I should have actually done the trade. I thought it was irrelevant, but it was relevant. Because I would have sucked health from one of these. It's just, I don't want these two to die. You know what I mean?
Brothers, oh dear summons us.
So, sucking from the Kajima is great, but sucking from the Eliza means they can value trade it here and kill it, which gives them 2 2/4s on the entire buff. Right, so
Reporting for duty.
that's what I didn't want.
I'm free.
Oh Lord Almighty. Eudora, dude.
Change is coming.
Cooking up something special.
It's time time to strike. Your sudden welcome.
Yeah, Zelda, not often, but yes. I actually haven't to in a while because I've just my brains have been all over the place. I had like a million things to do and then a million things came out of nowhere. Me? I think it's called like postmodern rock or something. I don't even know what to call it. Zelda. It's still the same. I always mention Bring Me the Horizon because they're still up there a lot. I don't know if people would know the artist.
My acts of heroism
I don't know what it's. I'm just throwing random words together. It's already. Sleepwalking?
amuse me.
I did it. Sleep Token is amazing, Blazer. Tal told me about Sleep Token. When their latest album came out. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, not too bad, right? Not too bad. But man, has it grown on me, dude.
Someone sound a horn.
Man, has it grown on me, dude. Yeah, I've heard all the songs as in, but Sleepwalking reminds me of another band I'm listening to.
We cannot yield while nature endures.
It's just not your vibe, I know, Zelda.
Well played.
Well played.
I give up.
Tess versus Darian Mograine.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Get stabbing or get going. It's time to strike.
Alrighty. Deaf Heaven Young Father Team Sleep. I actually don't know these, Zorder. You said the one started as post-hardcore. Hey, Paprika. Right now, like I always have a genre, and my genre kind of flows. I'm always somewhere in between rock and metal, but always leaning a little bit more towards rock. I want to say. In my music, I never listen to this style of music. This is just like chill background music for me. I used to love Rammstein. I also used to love Till Lindemann's songs as well, Ermel, like himself as in. But I don't think that, no. Thank you for the follow, Saristo. Metalcore, prog rock, chill step.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
Sure, it's worth a vendetta. Is Zelda still here? Yeah. I know you like a lot more. I always joke about it, but you genuinely like something like The Weeknd a lot more, no? Like that's your style of music. This one, Pretzi? Not sure how you get this one. Yeah, the lyrics are something for sure. Alright. A lot of people, Blazer.
We are strong.
Yeah, I will say that personally, I detach the artist from the music. I don't really follow it. So, but I don't blame people for what you're saying, Iron Man, for sure. Thanks for the watch streak, Blazer. I listened to Rammstein a lot more during like the Du Hast era. Rosenrot. Rosenrot. Was that 20 years ago, easy? Yeah, I know, Goldjep, I know. Mainly the singer, right? I also, there's this band that I really like recently, Zelda, since you asked. That's like an interesting mix between metalcore, rock, and electric, and they're called Electric Callboy, actually. I don't know if you like them, but if you won't like Electric Callboy, we're just somehow a mix between genres. You're gonna like the music I like, that's for sure.
This requires subtlety. You call that a blade? I've got 3.
But they have like screamo and growling, they're heavy. Sleep Theory is amazing. I love Sleep Theory right now as well. That's kind of irrelevant, I feel, Snapo. I don't care about the 1-1. I think I kill them faster than they kill me. Because of the 3-7, I don't care about that though.
Change is coming.
Enter Shikari. I used to listen to them ages ago, though I don't anymore. I actually don't know the bands you're... believe it or not, I actually don't know the bands that you're mentioning, sorry dear.
Amateurs, it's time to strike.
Personally, right now, I would say BMTH is always one of my main bands right now. Bring Me the Horizon. But I would say I Prevail, Hailstorm, Sleep Theory, Sleep Token, Spirit Box, Bad Omen. Bad Omen's amazing right now. Poppy. But Enter Shikari is a real band. The others are all made up. We came as Romans. I actually found out about this year, Ninja Leech. 6. We're almost there. 9, 10. I think I have lethal by... Oh, Enter Shikaru, are they called? I love Architects. I got into Architects, though, oddly, as opposed to their main... a lot of their main fans, Ninja Leech. I didn't really listen to the Architects a lot until one of their more recent albums. And it's not that I didn't like what they did before, it's that it's when I got into them. There's that song where they're like on a ship and it's breaking or something. Black Hole, is it? But then they have even more, like, it was, the album came out like a year ago, I think, Ninja Leech. So I'm really bad, because I'm bad with album names, because I never listen to albums, I listen to singles. And I'm very bad with names, because I also let things like, I let playlists run, so I start forgetting the names. I listen to the song like 10,000 times. And the name, I only see it once. Oh, Dayseeker, dude. Dude, did you hack my PC, Ninja Leech? I'm loving Dayseeker right now as well. Holy crap, dude. This is literally what I'm listening to right now. Okay, then wait. I'm gonna get banned for you, Ninja Leech.
You dare stand against the wind?
Have you listened to The Pretty Wild? How about that one? No. Check that out.
Cooking up something special.
If you listen to exactly the same music as me, you're gonna love it.
Battle.
I need to kill this. You're gonna love him. You're gonna love him, Ninja Leech. It's like very similar genre to what we're talking about, Ninja Leech. But there's like a tiny element of, is rap the word? I don't think it's rap. It's more like very fast-paced lyricism. Like, I don't know, I love Sleepwalker, for example. The Pretty Wild. I love Sleepwalker, for example, is the song, which is actually the one that Zelda mentioned before. Or Paradox. Paradox is another really good song by them. They're not super famous, but they are becoming more and more famous. I think Sanguine is solid here. I need to make sure I herald multiple times by here, but... Ooh, perfecto. Beautiful, beautiful hit right there. But, you see, this is the thing. What do you mean, emo? Does emo just mean anything that has rock or metal in it? Went from rock, punk rock, and my youth to hard rock metal as a grown-up, and nowadays mostly classic rock, metal, hard rock. I listen to all of that, though. All of that. I listen to all of that. All of that. I'm tempted to renewing, but let's start heralding.
Cooking up something special.
And then the thing that's hard to kill, because this is gonna make something 2 health, so then this will help kill it. Jeez, I don't really even consider concerts, Ninja Leech. It was just something that was out of my life as a kid, so I never really think of them anymore. I do too, Demo. I don't know what to call them. Post-hardcore is probably the word, to be honest. That's why I was throwing random words at Zorda earlier. Just, is it rock? Is it metal? Is it new? Is it modern? Is it new metal? Post-hardcore? Rock? Punk? Rap? What are labels but ways to define what we cannot understand? Yeah, there's the very wide answer as to what I'm listening to right now. Okay. Country rap is called crap. That's fair.
Change is coming.
Post classical. Post classical. Billy Talon? I used to love Billy Talon. Billy Talon's the one with like fallen leaves, right, Titus? Or is that Jimmy? I don't listen to those, Ninja.
Time to strike.
Auto-tune voice for Sleep Token?
Brace yourself for destruction, brothers. I'll handle this.
What do you define as auto-tune voice? Anything that has edits? Because that is literally every single music that exists nowadays. I love Caramel, but what's auto-tune in Caramel? I love Caramel. Surely this is the line, right? So this is 6. Step zombie? Why? I'm almost tempted to step... Wait, you think it's lethal if I step zombie as in? You're saying?
I've got to think.
No. Just lethal as is, no? Maybe not lethal, but... I don't hear auto-tune. I don't hear auto-tune. For me, auto-tune is like T-Pain.
Get stabbing or get going.
I'll just keep Eudora. What's auto-tune though? Because for me, these kind of things... For me, these kind of things, they sing at different pitches and tonalities and then run that to editing software that lowers pitch and then highes pitch and plays a harmonic of the song that he sang into the original mic and overlays it. But that is everyone nowadays, is it not? Like it's just straight up everyone. Who doesn't do that nowadays? Closing on a hundo. Thank you very much, Turius. Thank you very much, Turius. I'm gonna give them all of this.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
I think there is no such thing as music that doesn't have editing. But sometimes the editing is about creating a fuller sound. And if you hear that, then you hear it. rather than someone sings and no matter what they sing, their voice is brought to a given note. That's what I consider autotune. Personally. No, sound compressor. I have sound compressor on my mic. Sound compressor exists in every single audio nowadays. There's no such thing as no sound compressing. There's actually just no such thing. No sound compressing just creates shitty sound nowadays.
To battle!
Pillage and plunder!
It just doesn't exist anymore.
Job's done.
But you notice that the sound does not sound... I mean, again, I'm not trying to get you to like it. I like it and you cannot like it, it's fine. But no, for me it sounds 100% like a human voice, and it is a human voice, I'm pretty sure, because I've seen vocal analysis on it. For me, autotune is pitch correction. I guess that's what I classify autotune as. Maybe I'm wrong. But no, I literally just re-listen to 5 seconds here and there of Caramel and I don't hear it. This is where I'm surprised. Let's see what Lix was saying. Has anyone noticed a concerning shift in comments on the various social medias? No, Lix. I mean, on Twitter, sure. But that's on Twitter. Yeah, but T-Pain is a licensed type of autotune. I can't Sanguine Infestation.
Cooking up something special!
Oh, because I don't have hand space. Ew.
It's time to strike.
I don't need any of these, man. I just absolutely don't. I would say avoid Twitter, but also make sure you don't interact with it in any way, Lix. Because it will just make it happen more and more on other socials. I also don't go on Reddit. Okay, I'm in trouble. I've heard a lot of people use Blue Sky. Let's here, let's take a tangent and go to something else. Blue Sky, how about that? Never heard of it. Yeah, that's fair, Elmer, that's fair. I just don't hear what you're hearing. So that's my surprise, basically, Elmer. That's my surprise.
Rise! Rise!
Poopy face.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
It's like Twitter alternative mittens. Hello, Clutch. You told me to take a look at Amity Affliction, huh? You said, Ninja Leech. I'll keep it in mind. Did you like Pretty Wild? Ah, yeah. So you like what I call OG rock and metal, Mela. OG, that's what I call it. OG. I haven't listened to OG in ages. I always land on Queen as my favorite in that kind of scenario. I have never listened to Led Zeppelin at all. Classic rock. But what would you call Pantera, for example? Or what would you call the thing that's like classic metal? What would you call Iron Maiden then?
Death itself draws near.
Yeah, let's just...
Time to strike.
Vintage metal now. And what about Queen? Queen is classic rock. What about like Pink Floyd? What about like Duran Duran?
No, don't.
What about Elmo Gustavo? What did they discard? Cascading. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pause. Crusty. Gnomish. Is that lethal? No, because they'll just... Cascading. 80s emo? There is no way you're gonna call Duran Duran 80s emo, dude.
This requires
This is a rush.
It's time to strike.
Well, moderation on those kind of things is a person by person, thread by thread lick, so... Scaling. Okay.
You call that a blade? I've got three.
I let them generate too much sludgy stuff. Oh my god, they're like full sludge, dude. Duran is British? Duran's British? I actually didn't even know. Once when I was in Malta, there was a Duran Duran cover band, or whatever the hell you're gonna call them. New wave. Pop. You call that pop nowadays, huh? Holy moly, I am bad with all of this. Okay, so they have double sludge and cascading. So, I think I take 4. Guess we can do this. Too many subgenres. Agreed. We're gonna do this. 1, 2. Ended up taking it anyway.
Armies of bone. Let's waste.
Duran Duran reminds me of durian fruit for some reason. I mean, I can hazard a guess. I can hazard a guess. Hellmaker. You want me to guess? You think I'm gonna say it's because Duran sounds like durian? Nope, it's because you're hungry like the wolves, brother. Alright, GG, right? Boop, bop, schwunk, blip, blip, blop, blop, blip, blop.
Tess versus Morgul.
Get stabbing or get going.
Queen is king. Man, so when I was younger, I knew this guy who was, he used to love the Beatles aesthetic, right, Hellmaker? I'm gonna keep right. But also their music, obviously. But also Queen. He used to love Queen, right? And, like I'm gonna say, I never hated anything that was... I'm gonna keep the OTK over this. This is really good because of breakdance and shadow step. I think with the Herald, I'm going to
Time to strike.
I never hated any rock or metal, but I had rock or metal I preferred, and I never really got into Queen, honestly, until there was a phase in my early to mid 20s when suddenly I was like, wait a second, I feel like some Queen, and I went and then just listened to Queen, And I just listened to Queen every day for like that year. Not only, but including. And it was awesome. Crazy stuff, man. Hey, whether you like all of this music or don't like it or whatever, may you have been re-inspired to listen to some music that we mentioned, or even that you were reminded of. Like, Elmo's got a genuine record player, dude. And you guys may be like, and? Dude, what do you mean, and? Yo, Sanguine Reveler is actually a Cho'Gall soldier. Huh. Marina. Why is there not golden? Are you poor or something? Oh yes, because clearly I'm a demon hunter that has drafted a Shara. Oh yes! Of course! Also, yes, I am poor.
Brace yourself for destruction, Rex. I'll handle this.
DK Rogue, are doing a Dreads cosplay? Hey, Chad voted for this, okay? You take that back. You take that back.
Soon.
No, he has an actual record player with vinyl records, Hellmaker. He's shared it in Discord before. It looks amazing.
Death itself draws near.
What is strange? Oh, nothing is strange about it. For me, it's odd, not as in bad, odd as in unique, enough to mention it. Huh. But I don't know. I know that he also has some OSTs that look beautiful. Loving what you do and doing what you love is better than being rich. You could have both, of course. Yeah, I don't. It's fine. I'm not actually poor. I'm poor relative to a lot of modern career developed people. But anyone that thinks having a roof over their head is being poor is exaggerating. Their tempo is scary here. It absolutely is. I just wish I had up to 4 heralds, you know? You are rich in different aspects. Exactly, thank you. So I could use Fistful. The issue with using Fistful is that if they summon a 4/8, I'm screwed.
Be strategic.
But I think I do. You know, I was thinking about it, but the issue is this, get well soon. What does it do but make a Jara fully upgraded, which gives me 16 damage? My opponent so far had on board, 16 damage ain't helping me.
Could you repeat that?
I need to take my medicine, guys.
I'll Write that down. Now, where did I put my stuff?
You have a favorite of the Herald cards? None of them? I mean, I don't really have what I would call favorite cards, honestly. So what is this again? I have a 2/2 copy. 2/2 copy. So this summons 6 minions.
Their wings cannot be contained.
Yes, I have trigeminal neuralgia, my friend.
Feudile.
And massive cockitis. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. So I was tempted, by the way, to either trade this or take more damage on Alec here, because the 3/5 is always killing it. So, but yeah, apparently they would have killed it anyway. So what you gonna do?
Planetary decimation.
Just something I've been struggling with, Mr. Hellmaker. And life is life, you know. I need to kill this if I'm gonna play Bone Guard. 16? No, not 16. You take it as you need and make your choice as and when, Hellmaker.
Brothers, I'll handle this.
So my thinking here is this, by the way, okay, chat? The Ursak is to counter their Alec here. The Ajara is to push for leafage. Oh, what do I think is the strongest Herald? The Ritual of Power. This one. Because it gives them a 1 mana infinite, essentially. These two die. Then you get the freaking Bracelli back, right? So Bracelli goes back to hand. And these two die, right? These two go back to hand, which means they get to keep the freaking Soldier of Alec here, dude. Okay. Good. So the issue is this. They can play the 4/8 again, and now they have 1 mana deal 5s. Or even this, right? So this is why Ritual of Power is so good, right? Oh look, it gives them a 1 mana deal 5. Not 1, 2, 1 mana 5/1 rushes it gives them. And that's why I don't like it. Or rather, I consider it too strong. Especially when it comes to the 4/8.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Need my Heralds. What did we lose to, chat? I feel like I've been drawing poorly with this deck. Now it's a good deck, so... yeah, poor draw still solid.
Pick me! Pick me!
They can clean up here. Damn it. Like, look at this, dude. And here comes a 1 mana 5/1 back. They still have another 1 mana 5/1 rush, by the way. Is it a great Ursa? I'm tempted to fistful the 4/8 and then Ursa. But then I'm punished by Hex. Well, maybe that's alright. Even if it was 8 attack, I don't really want... Scour first? No, because I don't want to kill my own minions. Oh, cheers, Super Red Man. Looking for a Hex. Thank you for the resub, my friend. Hope you're enjoying. Hanging out. Watching some arena. Chatting about a million things. Torch. Okay. Now we have a 5/4 and a 1/1. They have only a 1 mana 1. Deal 1 torch. There is another Ritual of Power, which means they have another 2 1 mana 5/1s. Mother of Pearl. Alright. There's Eudora, Lord, finally. Okay, let's heal power. I can just complete it. Blood Draw, Divine Brew, one of these two. We could try to set up something like an Ajara Ocean Lord into Book of the Dead.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
Doing too much damage though. Consumption doesn't even kill it, man.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
I used to love traveling, Zelda. Nowadays I don't really. When I was younger and I started saving up money, I wouldn't care for material things, but once a year I would make the point to travel to somewhere new. That was my leave, right? I would literally, in January, I'd go to my manager, I'd tell her, listen, I am taking a week and a half of leave, all in the same week and a half. You get it? Tell me when I can make this happen, preferably, even if it's at the end of the year. And we'd go October, December.
Warm you up.
Yeah. And bam. I wouldn't have the holiday planned, just get the leave, and then I try to book something. But I used to love it because I used to love doing it with my partner at the time. She loved it as well because we used to love doing it together. I didn't used to enjoy it so much with my parents when I was younger. I think you can assume why and whatnot. And now that money is more scarce, I do my own thing, so taking leave is not exactly taking leave.
To battle!
Now if I take leave, it's like I'm not working. And because of a million other things, essentially. I just lost interest, I guess, relatively speaking.
I've got to think.
Need stillness. As long as we don't roll low roll. Damn it. Quite a low roll, but okay. No, I've never been outside of Europe. Never been outside of Europe. Low rolled hard. Were you guys here when I rolled 5 annoying fans and 2 annoyotrons? I didn't enjoy it with my parents though, Tectonic, right? Let's be clear. Nowadays, because of my health conditions, is also another thing. So I'm older, I'm frailer, and I don't like talking a lot about a lot, but I have a lot of what I call pain anxiety. I'm always, even to go to the hospital, which is several towns away, it's not within my town, going to wait for the bus is something that scares me. Because even though I've been alright every time I've done it, it just takes one trigger for me to just fall onto the floor and just go. And I don't want to do that in the middle of the street, in the middle of nowhere where I can't get home.
Be strategic.
So it freaks me out. So I'm freaked out about even traveling towns, let alone traveling.
Lisotto, I am hungry.
Now, that hasn't happened for ages now, right? It hasn't happened in half a year. But the scarediness has never gone away. You'd say it's a pretty mid-roll, not low roll. You think so, Gabu? The Annoyer module
I'll handle this.
is significantly below average, right? Even though it's the median, it's absolutely nowhere near the mean. I'm not gonna go into it, Awesome. You've asked me a million times about my condition before, and it's not something I want to just reiterate multiple times. When did you have anything? Probably worth a night elf. Where's my heralds, dude? I understand. Don't get me wrong, I understand, kids. It's difficult. But I understand. For me, even going about life is facing fear already.
I'll handle this.
But hey ho. Yep, there are 10 heralds. If
Call
that's
that
what
a
you're
blade?
asking.
I've got 3.
I have lethal actually. Yeah, you can push through for sure, Giggle. I wouldn't say I struggled with anxiety, but I always had anxiety, Giggle. Growing up and everything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But it's the I've unlocked a new level of it after I got diagnosed what I have.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
It's lethal. No, I didn't have the board space, you know, bitch. No. Oh, Vendetta, oh, Minion, play a Jara. for half a Jara. Yeah, I think you're right, actually, guys. You're right. Thanks for the resub, Trend Lightly.
Tess versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Get stabbing or get going.
There's Eudora, at least. Oh yeah, DD4 as well. Could play these, but I kind of want to make sure I have the cards for Eudora. So let's stick to Astro.
Are you working?
Job done.
Just, can you convince Dreads that swapping to a CSGO main's a bad idea for an aging streamer? But how else will we become #1? Treacherous.
Port and starboard.
Interesting. Dart Throw keeps me on track. I kind of want to keep these two, so I can play them on 5 and finish my Eudora. Dragon's Heart is interesting, but Dart Throw keeps me alive, so to speak. The question is, do I play the Whelp, and I can play this on 5 and finish it on 6?
This requires subtlety.
Sure. Yeah, I've never played CSGO. Not even when I was young, as in. One of my brothers used to play. My youngest brother used to play. Yo, look at this! Herald into Herald into random Herald into Herald into random into... CS is popping right now, get into it. It feels... Well, first of all, I haven't played FPS in 10 billion years. Any kind of shooter. Secondly, it feels punishing for people that don't know what's going on. Even lower ranked people. It feels like everyone knows every map and everything. You are him though? Really?
Person's treasure is
Dreads is saying that to me? Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude.
Death itself draws near.
I don't get the RNG element though, Giggle.
The seas belong to us.
Okay, random Herald again. Will I get another Herald? No, at least. Hot coals. I could finish and play this. Seems worth.
Change is coming.
Okay. They have got rid of Herald plus definitely here, like in Frozen Throne. Not necessarily, I would say. Ew. But the duo class makes a lot worse, Riser A. For sure. Hey, thanks for the follow, Lemon Tiger.
death do us part.
That's it. The worst.
Am I going Shadows? Shadows Nightmare Fuel? The issue is if I get Reborns, which is what I want, they kind of kick my Annoyo Horn. I could go Spyglass, but eh. I mean, that's pretty good. Reborn-wise. Man, maybe I should keep and skip Annoyo Horn. The thing is, this 10-10 is just going to be in the way of all of these Reborns. Or maybe they choose to kill them. Poison Rush Rewind, I could. I'm hoping they choose to deal with this.
The Fellfire devours all.
Somehow. Annoyo into Twilight Mistress could be pretty game winning though. Fumigate. I-beam, right? I-beam's acceptable. Push 15.
Eons wither away.
My opponent? At least they're BBB.
I have but little time.
You call that a blade? I've got three.
GG or what? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we think they're crying right now? With 1 being absolutely adamant and full of themselves, and 10 being really crying. Over 9,000. They're pissed. Take that as a 9. Solid 7.
Looks like your luck is running out.
I will say, compared to the 11 Herald decks we've basically been facing, not too bad this one.
I have but little time.
Not too bad this one. Hey, 3 is average, man. Super red, man. And if you haven't played in like a year,
Eons wither away.
it's not that easy, you know?
All life must end.
It's not that easy. Arena's difficult. And my deck wasn't super bad, Dreads.
Versus.
But I faced like Infinite Herald DK at 0-2. And it's not even the deck as much as if I need to hit a 50-50, I miss it. If I need to hit a 50-50, I miss it again. If my opponent needs to hit a 1 in 10, they hit it. Time after time after time after game for an entire hour, I went through that. And it's like, can they please like miss one thing when, or can I hit one thing? That kind of thing. It was just like, ah well, it happens. But I did lose my cool for like 10 minutes for sure. I feel like I usually get argumentative at least once a day. But for the last week and a half, I really haven't at all. Yeah, that actually does not make me feel better. Like, I know you're half joking here, but it doesn't. For me. And Zelda said he's enjoying the stream. He gets to learn stuff. Woo. Pure beauty.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
They're already at the Herald where this doesn't help.
Sorry, Gleesoko. I am working.
I already have 2 dragons is what annoys me about this. That's why I wasn't sure about picking it.
Mortals, so full of sin.
I could kill it with Infested Breath, but I think I ignore it. Vendetta here?
Those were priceless.
Man, today's poppin' actually. Today's really poppin'. What's poppin'? I don't know. The stream, I guess. We've had some really interesting chats. It's kept me enlightened. They're gonna swing into the fire. They're gonna take the risk! Face! Punish! Punish them! Punish them! I hate you know I hate it, Matty. You know I hate it.
Death itself draws near.
Change is coming.
Slandering what now? You shut up. How much do you think trying to get an accurate read on your opponent's influence your wins? 100%. I don't know. Influence? 100%. I guess. Because every game is... Every one of my decisions is influenced by what my opponent's doing. I guess I take a Zara though, no? I actually don't know. Like, I should be. Just, I don't want it with lifesteal. And they're gonna get to it faster than I do. Maybe Reborn Envoy's better. Okay.
Time to strike.
Death itself draws near.
Obviously wish I took it now. But they're just too far ahead. Maybe I find one from here. Yeah, I used to watch, essentially, I'm gonna say 90% of all streamers in 2016, Super Redman. I used to play Hearthstone and watch Twitch all the time. Without a Twitch account, so I never interacted in chat, and that's important. Well, it's important in the sense to explain what I did. Well, it depends what you mean by play around it, Ketchup. You see, sometimes people go, oh, my opponent has Flame Strike, so let me not play minions into it. Well, that's not how you play around it. I think that's the biggest issue, is that people don't know how to play around the card.
Death itself.
Playing around the card is taking the fastest way to win irrespectively, which may mean forcing it out. Or playing in a way that forces them to play it, or playing in a way where they're forced to play it, but you still stay ahead. Stuff like that. But yes, knowing absolutely influences every single decision I take in the game. I did watch Hafu, but Hafu wasn't one of my most watched. I would say Doug was actually one of my most watched, coincidentally.
Fireworks?
And probably Shady
Sure
as
won't
well.
hate you.
Even though I used to play Constructed.
Stealth draws near.
I didn't watch a lot of Amaz either. When did Dreads become your most watched, and also what's wrong with you? Nothing, my friend. I used to watch Ratsma as well. It was genuinely an honor when Ratsma came back, and I actually got to raid him, and yep, he raided me as well. I watched Toast, never watched that. Never watched that contrast. I just thought this was rag. That's why I went to the military, did he? I actually don't know. For me, I used to, while I'm writing my thesis, I've said this a million times, I used to open Twitch. I used to choose a Twitch stream, pop out player. I never even had an account. Pop out player, just make the pop out player small, put it there. The pop out player was my source of sound, because I would have sound. I would need sound, right? And when the stream ends, the raids weren't a thing, so it would just close. I would just open another one. 5, 1 mana off. Do I bit? I could. I also want things to absorb Sunset Volley, for example. So, the health on board is worse for baking soda, but better for Sunset Volley, and they already discarded a baking soda. Been a while, you haven't seen 12 wins. Guess you haven't been watching me. Sorry, that came across, Welcome, you.
I must choose.
Alright, if you're watching this run on YouTube, yes, another 12 wins.
Don't worry. You'll be dead soon.
Eudora was pretty good. Deck was pretty well-rounded, we said earlier. It had enough Heralds, it had enough Death Knight cards to make Eudora easy to pop. It had the curve going for it. A lot of cheap cards. And it had that like extra little scam at the top end, the Twilight Mistress, a Bone Guard, and AoE. Just enough generation. Some really crazy games in here, actually, in this run. Those 11 Herald opponents where Eudora was our last card. Oof. Yes, more than once. Some crazy games. A little less so here at the very end. Just another day in the office, but I hope you enjoy it. Little, Death Knight Rogue is probably one of the best combinations, and it kind of really shows it. Let's check out the rewards, but I do hope you enjoy. On YouTube, please do like, please do subscribe. Support the channel any which way, okay? I won't bore you enough. And as we say every time, Dose favor. Very nice. Gotta get that 1,000 every single time. Just make sure you don't look at my previous YouTube videos to check whether I got it, okay? Just don't. Just assume I get it every time. Simple as that.